Disclaimer. This is a completely fictional podcast. So, if you're offended, grow up.
Wonder how many times I can say that you garbage. Give the rhythm of the night you gonna see.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
to the Dabs and Blabs podcast.
Yep.
I am your liaison, your concierge on this trip, Matthew. With me, as always, is my friendly band of cohorts. To my left, I got Joe.
What's up?
To my left again, I got Brando.
Hey, hello, hi.
Weird.
Hell yeah. And last,
Certainly least.
Sir,
Cameron,
the
fourth.
Boo.
Boo, 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 boo. Sorry.
You done?
Are you booing yourself?
Of course.
Oh my goodness.
What the fuck else am I supposed to do?
Self-defecation at its finest.
Yep. So, do two things on this podcast.
What's that?
We dab,
Yeah?
and then we blab about whatever comes into our pretty little heads.
Anything?
Anything we want.
Cool.
So, we don't want to hold the people hostage.
No.
Don't want to put them in a scenario that's a no-win situation. We don't want them to buy any bandanas or anything.
No. We don't sell them, so.
So let's just get right to the point.
All right.
And
Not yet.
I would love a D&B bandana.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
What's the point?
the point is, we dabbed before the show, right before we hit record,
I did, yeah.
What did we do?
and we're gonna get to the Leafly review
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh my god.
with Brandon.
Brando.
So, this week we have Marshmello OG. So, there's not really much of a description here on the Leafly page, but we do have lots of reviews, and the review we're going with this week comes from Brian,
Hey, Brian.
who said it left him feeling euphoric, happy, relaxed, and tingly. Yep, there's that euphoric again, Joe.
I know, right?
For
Is that with
Expand
an I or a Y?
expand your vocab.
But says, quote, could smoke this any time of day. Starts off cerebral and euphoric.
again.
Constantly slowly ascends and seems to never end. Slight body tingles seems to be sativa dominant. This would be a perfect strain for people with anxiety or depression. Smokes smooth and taste of citrus with hints of pine. Most relaxing strain I've ever tried.
All right. The review got better at the end of there. Thanks for your
Yeah, I
contributions,
did.
Brian.
Definitely one of the most
Brian?
relaxing strains.
That was the guy's name, but I'm
I
saying,
mean, I did enjoy
Brian Griffin.
no, I doubt it. It'd be fun.
Griffin.
I asked
Like
if
the
it was
dog?
with an I or a Y.
Anyway, Matthew, what do you think of the strain?
What are you asking me for?
Well,
I like it.
I'm the one supposed to be asking the fucking questions.
Oh,
right
ask me the question.
Hey, Brandon, what do you think of this strain?
Damn it.
I thought it was like really flavorful.
Oh, I thought it was euphoric.
Definitely euphoric. No. Definitely wouldn't go down the euphoric route, but I would say it has me feeling pretty good right now. I'm definitely feeling the relaxed vibes. Not quite couch bound though. Pretty comfortable.
Well, it looks like we had the live butter version from Cresco Labs again. Shout out Cresco.
Hey, Cresco.
THC as a percentage, we're rocking what, 67.42% on the THC there. The
It's way
fictional
harder.
THC, because this is a fictional podcast.
It hits like it's 50.
No, that's,
Fictionally,
yeah.
85%.
For me personally,
Yeah.
because I'm asking myself now,
Sure. Skipping me again. Got it.
I think this is right below Headband. It's amazing. The hit, we dialed it in on the electronic nail. We upped it a little bit.
Yeah.
I think we literally hit the flavor. I was asking
Yeah.
Brandon earlier. I was like, you go to a pub or whatever. I was like, can beer be too warm? And we're like, yeah.
Absolutely.
Can beer be too cold?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
You kind of want that perfect temperature, however you want your beer. Cameron, what'd you think of it?
It was nice, smooth, sweet.
Very sweet. Well, I thought we were going to start reading off the terpene profiles.
Euphoric.
Yeah, I forgot about that note.
I think Brandon said there wasn't much on this Leafly plate.
Yeah, there wasn't a whole bunch of reviews, so we're lucky we got Brian.
There wasn't a big
Brian.
description. There was quite a few reviews.
Is
but
it with an I or Y?
But why is that important? Why is that a good question? What?
Here, hold on. I think L.A. Mark was looking at the box and deciphered some sort of a... it was some sort of Da Vinci code on here.
She figured out the Zodiac cipher?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, dude, they've been trying to
So
do that
the
for
dominant-
years.
Is the Chinese New Year?
So the dominant
The dominant what, Brandon?
the dominant terpene is limonene, which provides citrusy flavor.
Ah,
Let me peep it.
lemonine.
Lemony flavor.
It says
It's definitely sat me on the couch like nothing had in a while. I hit that and I
Yeah.
sat on this
pine and floral.
and I was.
It says it's a sativa, though.
I sunk. I thought it was
Yeah.
a hybrid.
No, it's
Does it say sativa at the bottom?
it's a sativa, but I will to Ben's point.
I do love that.
I will say that it does hit kind of like an indica, but you're still, it's still not a put you in the couch thing. Like it's a good high.
Let's see. Second most abundant terpene is caryophyllene. I think I pronounced that right, which provides peppery flavor, and then myrcene, which provides a more herbal flavor.
Nice. We need to do a deep dive into all that stuff one day.
We definitely need to do the homework. That's for sure.
Yep.
I want to know the top 10 most flavorful terpenes and find the strain that has those.
I think they're.
That sounds like a good job for
Another podcast.
Intern.
Ben.
Oh yeah, on Ben's podcast.
Yeah, Ben's podcast.
Yeah.
Ben's Terpenes.
Ben's Terps. What's up?
It's terpene time with Ben. Turpentine with Ben. Oh, shit.
That's probably. Hopefully, some other stoners somewhere have already thought of that. 'Cause that's great.
That's already copy marked or copyright.
Copy mark.
Who's my? Oh, speaking of,
that's not what copy. All right.
we have intern Mark with us as well. Yay.
Hi, Mark.
Oh, here. I'll give you.
Hi.
You should never touch the mic.
Okay, yeah.
Don't
Now
do
just-
that.
Yeah.
Yours isn't
Party
on.
foul.
Yours isn't on a nice springy
Finish
thing
it.
like
Brandon's
mine is.
better.
Okay, so then give me the nice springy thing.
It's not in the budget.
Oh well.
Hey Matthew, are you gonna pay the fuck attention here?
No, yeah, sure.
You're welcome.
Cameron was speaking in reference to the blunt he's now passing around.
So Ben, you liked it as well. You liked the strain.
Yeah, as to Cameron's point, it was really sweet. And then I definitely tasted, what's his name, Brian. He said piney notes. I definitely got the sweet and the pine in that. And it put me in the couch, like I said, really hard. It may have just been the size of the dab. But
Yeah,
I definitely want to hit it again.
you did a
it's like a DAC
respectively.
dab. Shout out Dakota.
He got a couple extra percentage points. So LA Mark, you liked it?
This might be a
You got her
my
mid-vapor.
favorite, not
I
gonna lie.
enjoyed.
Nice.
I'm-
All right, so this is the blabs part.
What do you want to blab about?
I don't know. Joe, what do you want to blab about?
Well,
We informed them. They don't have to stick around anymore.
well,
We
today-
appreciate your time.
All right. Well, today's May
Bye
15th.
y'all.
May
So,
15th. That's a
That's
good
all,
day.
folks.
A couple important shit that happened in history is Richard and Maurice McDonald opened the first McDonald's on this day,
Oh, I told you it was a good day.
1940. Also this day, Brandon, you can pivot the sports out of this if you want. 2004 Arsenal FC finishes the season to become the second Invincibles ever.
Yep.
Do you know what the name of the team was that did it last?
Preston North End, back in, I think, the late 19th, early 20th century.
1888-89 season.
Okay, so for those of us that fictionally don't know, what does that mean?
No, you actually don't know. It means
Invin-
unbeaten.
Yeah, Invincibles
The
means
whole
they didn't lose a single league match all year.
So it doesn't mean that they won
Well,
every match. It just
Didn't
means that
lose,
they
they
didn't
drew
lose
one.
any. Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you
So
mean.
it's still an impressive ass
How
feat.
many times has that been done?
Twice.
Wow. And when did Arsenal did it?
Arsenal did it in 2004.
0304, yeah.
304.
Yep.
Wow.
Coached by Arsene Wenger.
Wegener.
I think they won the league title the year after that as well, and then have not won it since.
Was Arteta on that team?
That's incredible.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that would have been Arteta era. I could be wrong though.
Was Alexis Sanchez on that team?
No, that would have been way before Alexi.
Or- When did he play in the 90s?
No, Alexi was 2010s Arsenal.
Oh, after. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know jack shit about sports. Sports balls.
I act like I do, but in reality, I'm like, I don't know my facts. You know what I mean? I know I get a good general picture, but I don't know the dates like Brandon does. Or the facts.
Two honorable mention birthdays, Matthew. We should see if you can do the connection. 1905.
I heard yesterday.
Abraham Zapruder. Famous film, The Kennedy Assassination.
Yep.
Watch John's head get blowed off.
Yep.
Yeah, that sucked. And then two NFL players' birthdays: Emmitt Smith and Ray Lewis.
Oh, shout out.
Yeah.
Open invites, both.
Well, I know Emmitt Smith played in Dallas. What's the Ray Lewis connection? Bet he killed someone?
Oh no, that was.
Oh,
my
whoa,
connection was-
whoa. Allegedly.
No, he was acquitted.
Oh, yeah. Ah, he's off.
Was he acquitted or found not guilty?
I don't know.
Either way, he didn't do it, or you can't prove it. So fuck, he didn't do it.
I have to talk to the Dabs and Blabs lawyers about that.
Oh yeah, we might want to get some of them.
Go down to Carl around the corner.
Yeah, we'll sub it out to Carl.
Just a random person named Carl.
Yep.
Not even like an actual
You
lawyer.
never met Carl?
Probably a bad idea.
Man, I've only been on this a few times,
Wait,
and I met
you don't
Carl.
you don't know Carl?
I mean, look, I don't get invited to production meetings out at bars, so I'm not out amongst the townsfolk. Like
Yeah, you never met
guys.
Tunnicliffe either, did you?
Oh, yeah, that guy was awesome.
You-
That guy was cool.
I mean, I'm sure, but like you can make up literally any name right now and say you didn't know him.
Oh, but the
did
thing
you miss
is,
out on the
You could look this
Ukraine
guy
the
up.
trip?
thing is, this is the real deal right here.
We met him at the Cowboy Roundup just outside of Halifax.
I'm familiar with that establishment.
Yeah, we discussed this on the 420 special.
No, I think that part actually got cut out when I listened back.
Maybe I don't know. I tried to
We
reloop
had
the
some
conversation,
technical difficulties,
and
that I'm
you guys
sure
were like,
we've worked around.
"No, we already talked about this." I was like, "No, I know when the recording cut off."
Well, did you listen back to it?
I did. Yeah, it's all good.
In
Is
fact,
it posted?
Shout out Tuna. Again,
Ben, did you only
Did
come
Cameron
on?
just ask if it was posted?
No,
420 special
Nope.
from a month ago.
Didn't do
Yes.
it.
to
No,
be
we didn't
fair,
post it.
I
He
don't
doesn't
think-
listen
I
to the
don't think
podcast.
Many of us remember much of that. It was the 420 special.
Well, that's the beauty of.
I see. I think Cameron's making a joke about the fact that Matthew posted the podcast late this week.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Cameron. Do you record
Yeah,
it?
yeah. That's.
Shame.
I think I had jet lag.
Oh, no, I don't blame him.
Well, here we go. We'll just
Whatsoever.
change
Why
the
would I?
spotlight. When shit like that happens, you just change the spotlight.
There it
Do
is.
Shit, 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 shit. What? What shit did you do this week, Cameron?
Cameron.
Well, I smoked a lot of dabs.
Oh,
Fictionally.
God damn it.
That's not shit.
I played a lot of guitar.
He didn't prepare.
I was very
That's some
productive
shit.
with my guitar.
That's some shit.
He didn't prepare his life.
We don't need a theme song, man.
What else? Next point. What else did you do this week? There's a whole week, man.
I think
Guitar
we should
dabs.
ditch the
Got
theme
room-
song.
I feel like I
need to ditch
I
that
did a lot of
optional mic.
chores. I was
got any
just
cool-
trying. I'm trying to get my life together.
Oh, how's that going?
You got
Go-
any cool stories down at
it's
the Wheel Depot?
Going step by step. What?
I said, you got any cool stories from your work at the Wheel Depot?
Not really. I mean, I hope I get somewhat demoted hourly, but then I might make some bonuses.
That's the exact opposite of what you should be talking about. Okay, you should be. You don't want to move.
So
backwards.
you want to get demoted to make bonuses?
So
It's kind of weird.
So in the end, I'll be
kinda like
making
going into
more.
debt
In
to
the
make money.
in the end, no. In the end, I'll be making more because of the work that I would be putting in.
Prostitution.
No,
Did you run by?
If I had a drink in my mouth,
For
I would
every-
spit take.
Cameron, you taking pictures of your butthole, selling them on the internet?
yes.
Hey.
only to his
Each their
fans,
own.
Joe.
I just hope it's shit.
I'm. There's
Shave?
no doubt in my mind that there's a very sad Cameron OnlyFans page
Why
somewhere.
would I have to shave it?
I mean, people.
You know
post
it's there.
anything, Cameron, but
You know it's there.
Did you just hear that?
No.
Yes, you did.
What them two said?
Oh yeah.
I just gotta clean it. Fuck.
Save us,
he
Brandon.
said the old douche and snap.
Brandon, sports, please.
Oh God. Okay, so let's see.
Chelsea, Liverpool.
Yeah. So we had the FA Cup final this weekend. Liverpool versus Chelsea.
Me versus you. Got it.
For the second time this year, the two clubs meet in a cup final. For the second time, it goes to penalties. For the second time, Liverpool emerges victorious on penalties. Boy, let me tell you though, this game was a lot less fun to watch. This was
5, right?
I think it was 5-4 on pens through 6 takes.
Oh, okay.
But it was two teams essentially refusing to score while also refusing to play defense. Luis Diaz was running rampant all over Chelsea's defense. I felt like he had a shot every time he touched the ball.
He's
The
one
problem was none of them went in the back of the net.
Luis Diaz is one of my favorite pickups that Liverpool's got since for a while.
I mean, he's a phenomenal player. Credit to him. Came from my favorite Portuguese club, Sporting.
Sporting. Is it your favorite Portuguese club because it's easy to pronounce?
No, it's because it's where Ronaldo played played before he went to Manchester United.
I just wish you would just go talk to Ronaldo and just ask him out on a date.
Desperate.
Well, I mean, and they're one of the big 3 Portuguese clubs, with Benfica and Porto.
But anyway, back to Liverpool winning the FA Cup.
Yeah, so that is the second title of 4 that Liverpool are chasing, and good news for Liverpool as City lost to West Ham today.
I thought they drew.
Pretty sure they lost. I mean, they might have drawn. Either way, good news for Liverpool as City dropped points with 2 games left to go for Liverpool.
Yeah, but
It's still looking unlikely, but they still have a chance.
That's what I'm saying. Like we're gonna be a second.
I would like to take a moment in sports to shout out Brandon's beautiful Boston United jersey with the beautiful Kia emblem on the front.
Matthew, when you go back and edit this, will you tell me the over/under on how many times Ben shouted out something?
Okay.
I'm gonna say 8.
So, looking at the relegation race, meanwhile, we have Burnley, Leeds, and Everton all fighting to stay up. One of those 3 teams will be relegated. They're all within 2 points of each other. Leeds has played one more game than the other 2, so right now they'd probably be the favorite to go down, but Burnley's form hasn't looked great.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously none of these teams have since they're at the bottom of the table.
We can get one of those deli counters.
The what?
Now serving 6. Now serving 6.
The electronic ones, right?
Yeah, so you can see it up on the wall.
Do we need the little tickets that print out?
No,
To print?
that's too much work.
No,
That's
it's not.
what I was thinking.
It's not.
And then meanwhile, down in the championship, we had the first leg of the playoffs for the last promotion spot down there.
All right. Who?
So in the first game we had Luton Town
Okay.
getting a win over Huddersfield. I think they got a draw with Huddersfield Town.
It's pronounced Hootersfield.
They got a draw with Huddersfield Town.
Hoot.
And then Nottingham Forest getting a win over Sheffield United at Bramall Lane.
Yeah. Nottingham Forest. Why did that make you smile there, Matthew?
Because he said it's the
Because from Robin
Sheffield
Hood.
of Nottingham.
Yeah.
It's just pleasant to hear.
Yep, I'm a Kevin Costner. Shout out.
So Nottingham Forest
Are you
is.
shooting rubber bands in a studio?
So Forest used to be one of the biggest clubs in England for a long time, but they fell upon real rough financial times after getting relegated in the 90s in the early Premier League era,
Yes.
and they never really entirely recovered from it. But now they're looking at coming back back to the Premier League finally for the first time in a long time.
Fuck yeah.
And Nottingham are a real interesting club. There are a few. I'm trying to think.
Well, they got the famous club legend Robin Hood. He played for them, right?
Sure would.
I'm trying to think. There was an American who played at Forest at some point, I think.
You look like Robin Hood with your beanie turned up like that.
Ben, save that for your fashion segment.
Oh shit, Ben's got a fashion segment.
I mean, not on this podcast, no. But
Oh, he doesn't.
Can I get an over-under counter on how many segments he's going to give me this
I
podcast?
don't know.
Oh.
That's it.
That's who. Eric Lachey, current U.S. international.
Eric Lachey?
Yeah, Lachey.
Lachey? Like Nick Lachey?
No,
See,
Lachey.
Are they related?
Joe just
Not spelled
all
the
he
same at
knows
all.
how to do is give shit. So
I'll give it right back.
yeah, that's all you gotta do. Is
He's-
give it right.
That's
Listen,
fine.
guys, Joe's at about 98 degrees right now, so let him cool down.
It's true. It's a good joke.
Thank you.
You are pretty hot over there.
Whoa,
They'll-
what are you doing?
They'll get it when they're older, Matthew.
I would like to
That wasn't
speak
the
to
guy that you
HR,
were picking
please.
up at the bar, was it?
Hold on. Let me call Isaac. He should still be up.
He'd probably just tell me I'm being a
Tony Stark Jesus is hitting on you.
Well,
Tony
Yeah,
Stark.
RDJ,
What?
RD Jesus,
What are you talking about?
Robert Downey Jr. Jesus.
I'm talking about you.
Why do you say it?
It's like Dale Earnhardt Jr.
that would just be the third.
It's a banjo. I feel like I've referenced this before.
I didn't
Yeah,
get it
I know.
either.
Okay. Well, anyways.
What other sports?
Oh god, you wanted me to have other
Oh,
sports?
how did the
No, I was asking you if you had
the
anything
Penguins
else.
game end? I forget who they were playing, but I walked out on it going to overtime.
Hockey hockey I can check, but NBA I can tell you the Celtics beat the Bucks in the Eastern Conference Game 7. In the Western Conference, the Mavericks beat the Suns. So the conference finals will be out west, Golden State and Dallas, and in the Eastern Conference it'll be Boston against Miami.
Nice.
Did we ever figure out if Boban was playing for Dallas still?
He is.
Yeah.
The Rangers beat the Penguins in the Stanley Cup Game 7.
Dang.
Rangers won the Stanley Cup?
No, that's
was
I think
the
Eastern
same.
Conference semis.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can check the full playoff bracket, but because there was a Game 7 out west in the NHL too,
I just saw it was Game 7. And
between Calgary and Dallas.
Hmm.
Let's see.
Matthew, what's your favorite hockey team?
The Canucks.
Vancouver, eh?
Yeah,
Fuck the Canucks.
I'm a Pavo Berry fan.
Who?
Yep, that guy.
that guy.
No,
Our guy.
no idea who you're talking about.
He's
Well,
our
I do.
guy.
Pave Ver what?
Pavo Berry.
Brandon, who's he talking about?
If I had to guess based off of the name, he sounds Czech.
Hmm.
Or Slovak or
I
something.
guess we'll have to check.
Boo, boo.
I liked it.
Get
Yeah.
back to us.
Okay.
So the Stars and Flames are currently tied at 2-2 in Game 7 of that series.
Should be a good matchup. It's fire versus fire. Stars versus flames.
Stars burn way hotter.
Yeah, but I mean,
I mean, what are stars though but giant balls of flames?
yeah, exactly.
What are everything but atoms?
True, but there's also space between atoms.
Okay.
So you're saying that
That's where the magic happens.
there's space between us?
That's where the magic
you know what's in
happens.
space? Dark matter
There's
Yeah.
Simpson space.
Well, dark matter is also everywhere.
and dark energy. But that's for That's for my other podcast.
Yeah, I mean, when are you finding time to record all these, man?
You underestimate
The power.
how little I sleep.
No, I don't. I just asked you a question.
He was Russian, Brandon.
Russian?
Pavelbeure.
Wow.
Okay.
Pavel Bure? Yeah.
He's my faves.
Does,
Why is that?
Because he's good.
That's the only reason?
is he alive?
Yeah, he's still alive.
All I know is I hit
What
the
his
Canucks because
opinion
after
on
the
the
Bruins
war?
beat them in Game 7. He probably supports it, Cameron. He's
Fuck this guy.
Russian. But anyways, I was gonna say after the Bruins beat the Canucks in Game 7 to win the Stanley Cup, the Vancouver fans trashed their city, and Vancouver's a beautiful city, and so I hate the Canucks because their fans are trash.
Don't they shoot a lot of like TV shows there? I feel
Yeah,
like.
mostly the CW.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's
What's that stand for? Charlie Wagon?
No idea. Let's go with that.
Chris Webber.
Yeah, Chris Webber.
Oh, Michigan.
Hey,
Oh, hey.
the Fab 4.5.
There's a lot of good movies coming out soon.
That's messed up.
Well, we'll have to take a timeout and see if that's allowed.
You don't have any timeouts.
Oh.
This is trouble.
Well, I'll just have to sacrament it on over to you, Joe.
That was nice, but I got nothing on that.
All I know is we just triggered an entire fan base.
Did we?
Yeah, but Matthew's part of the fan base, and he's the one that did it.
I know.
He was talking blasphemy on the Fab Five.
That's
saying
how you
Fab
figure out
4.5.
who's your true brother or not. Call him out.
You ain't never called a timeout, Matthew, and you didn't have no timeouts? Come on.
You think I want to take a timeout?
I actually have gotten
wanna
a technical for that in 2K before.
In 2K. See, it's even
It's in the game. Wait, no, that's EA Sports.
Arguably the most athletic guy among us, Brandon, has had that basketball experience. So,
Are you guys not enjoying my background wall art?
I don't
this is
understand
full
why.
dust.
Why?
That looks
Why?
disturbing.
That's
Why
why
is
I'm not
this on the
looking at
TV?
so what are we looking at, Matthew?
Well, I like
It's
to
listed
put
on the TV when it changes.
when we hit
Yeah,
it,
but still, why?
why? I'll explain why. Because when we hit a strain like Marshmello OG, even though it says
Krill
it's
larva. What? Why?
fucking A.
He would tell you if you would stop interrupting him.
Shut the fuck up for a minute. Matthew, what are we looking at on your moving picture wall?
I lost my train of thought. See, I put it up there because if we lose our train of thought and we get dragging points in the episode, we can look up there. Look, earwax on a cotton bud. So all these different things
All right,
that
but
are
what do you
under
have
microscopic things, right?
Why'd you choose such a disgusting one, though?
I don't.
Yeah,
It's
We
fuck-
don't choose; they just appear.
A blueberry.
That's not great.
Isn't that cool?
That is pretty
That
cool.
one's okay. The blueberry is cool, but a lot of this is just gross stuff like household dust and
Well, don't you want to know what it looks like under a microscope,
Blueberry,
Brandon?
oh, it's still blueberry.
I mean, it's interesting, but it's also kind of
Check
creepy.
out
Skin.
that. Check out that epidermis. Look at that. That's the coolest
skin.
epidermis.
That is a
What
very
is-
clean epidermis.
What is What is
skin, Cameron.
Yeah,
It looks
skin.
like yours a little dead, but it's okay. Ooh,
See,
Yeah, it's
instant
silverfish
topics.
that's funny. I was just talking. Does anybody know what a silverfish actually is?
What is it?
It is a small insect that it's got a hard exoskeleton. I forget exactly what family it's in, but it's like a pest in households, and
Yeah.
they eat sugar and starches, so it can like
They're in Minecraft.
yeah
They're
also-
in
They are in
Minecraft.
Minecraft.
yeah, but they're little things, and they get their name because they look like fish because they have a split tail and weird eyes.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Doesn't that look like a
That's
face?
terrifying.
That was awesome.
Look at
Coffee bean.
coffee bean right now.
This is weird.
Weird.
Okay, so do we have anything?
Also a good song.
Does anyone have anything besides describing whatever picture comes up on the wall?
Isn't that cool?
No, if we got caught in that little loop.
Isn't that cool?
I mean, yes,
that cool?
not that.
I got a good question
wait.
actually for people.
What?
What is the most interesting animal you've ever seen in person? Not at a zoo,
The
and
most,
not for a paid trip.
the most interesting.
It can be on
animal.
vacation or
fucking
something, but
bear.
not like a safari or something. A bear.
All right, so
Yeah.
Cool.
Cameron says a
It
bear.
was-
I think we did this
Terrifying.
already. I did a moose.
Yeah.
No,
oh,
like not
fuck
what
yeah.
animal we did. What
You
animal
did
you
a
would be.
moose?
No, hold on.
You
hold
did
on.
a moose?
Cameron,
Fucking
if you would
nasty,
listen to
bro.
the podcast,
Fucking
Fucking-
disgusting.
you would remember the story about Matthew and
do
Montana
remember
and a
that story.
moose. So we have told that story. So now, Matthew, do you want to tell another story?
Now I just want to finish the room, Brandon.
I saw a crane one time. That was pretty cool.
Oh.
He said an animal,
Solid,
not construction equipment.
Oh my god.
Oh,
not a solid.
back it up,
That's
Joe.
wow.
Beep, beep.
Mark.
I don't. I can't think of any.
Wow.
Maybe like a fox.
Wow. Ooh, foxes are cool.
Foxes.
Yeah.
I've only ever seen probably 2 or 3.
I've seen a lot of foxes, but I
I've
used
seen
to
a
live in-
walking stick in person.
I saw a bobcat. in the
I
wild.
haven't seen a bobcat,
In the wild.
actually.
Look, Brandon, toilet
Cool.
paper.
So
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Tissues. Do the turtle one.
No, you guys don't make
You
me
know-
turn the
Yes.
TV off.
It's
Yeah, you need
yes,
to because this is a podcast and people are supposed to be
Yeah, we're supposed to be
listening.
talking about
yeah,
This is just a bunch of fucking idiots looking at a screen. Be like, ooh, picture.
Joe, I've got a
Wow.
question for you.
What was that
Picture.
segment that you had that you did some research on?
Oh, I already did it. It was the birthday. It was in the events.
it's
and
like the
shit.
first thing we did
What
actually.
was that thing that we were talking about outside?
Oh man, I don't remember.
That's what.
See, the problem is between the time that you told me that and now, I'd done at least 2 dabs.
Nice.
So, it's anybody's guess. We could have solved world hunger.
Definitely not.
Oh, hey Matthew, when you get a minute, I need your thumbprint.
Oh yeah. Is there any way that
That
we can
sounds
get a copy?
very suspicious, Brandon. That is not a good way to drop that.
Come on, Ben. There's nothing suspicious about asking another guy for a thumbprint.
Man, I've had a really bad day, and you know what would really cheer me up, Joe? Your credit card number and the pen on the back. Just send me 2 pictures. That'll really cheer me up, dude.
That's weird.
What if he has 2-factor authentication on?
Oh, kind of like you should. So,
Oh.
that's what I mean. Yeah.
You think there's criminals out there that want to take advantage of you digitally?
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
That's a crazy concept.
They're pretty good at it too.
This is where a better podcast would go into a sponsor read.
But we're not sponsored because nobody's sponsoring us.
Welcome
Yes.
to Real Estate on Radio.
Oh yeah, Brandon. Me and Matthew came up with a beautiful idea the other night where it's literally just me and him and some soft voices just reading real estate listings from all around the world.
It's a
That would work well as you did it as like a visual podcast like on YouTube where you just like played the pictures
you have
as
to-
the video.
Yeah. Just a little slideshow. It's just like in this 2-bedroom ranch style house. Then Matthew just comes in like, oh, that's nice. That's nice.
very nice wood floors. The ceilings have been.
Do you got-
done.
Do you got
It's
any
been painted.
listings there, Matthew?
No.
No.
No, not at all. That's not what I was doing. Why?
I didn't know how far into the idea you wanted to dig.
Joe, what's
No,
your
you're
favorite
just-
tattoo on your body?
One that is you can't see legitimately. It's in blacklight ink.
It's very mysterious, but I like where
Honest
it's
to
at,
God
so I'll leave
answer.
it.
What is it?
Don't worry about
No,
it.
I said it.
No.
I like where it's at.
No,
Just leave it.
What was the question?
my favorite
I wanna
tattoo
know
or
what's
What's
something.
the other one that you were gonna say?
You guys made me lose all my pages.
Yeah, because we've all been playing on your phone. How did we make you lose your pages? Maybe you should go old school and write it in a notebook like some of us do.
Quit subtweeting.
Hmm.
I said quit subtweeting.
Joe, I'm gonna need you to
Yeah, like-
take your passive aggressiveness from like a 9 to like a 6.
And I'm going to need you, Ben, to take your opinion back to your podcast.
Oh,
Whoa.
So,
which one? You haven't
Matthew.
decided yet. For me, like you always do.
what's your bit? What,
I
you
don't
got?
have a bit.
What are you working on over there?
Nothing.
Brandon?
I mean, I'm trying to find something, Joe, to save these drowning fools, but even the internet's pretty dry right now.
Oh, whoa.
Wow.
That sounds
Whoa.
like how my life has been. That sentence could describe my life.
Jeff Bezos
Right.
and Elon Musk must be cracking down on them
You
bots.
haven't-
There's
you
another
haven't gotten wet.
Really? Oh, yeah, is your boy Elon going to be allowed to buy Twitter, or is he going to buy Twitter after all, or is he backing out?
I think he's going to buy it after all. He's just going to get it at a cheaper price.
How many bots are there?
I don't
Has
know.
nothing to do with the stocks of Tesla going down and maybe him being a little
That
weary
was all
about
the
what,
market cap being dropped on crypto.
or is that just him playing dick around like that? Will I? Won't I? Will I? Won't I?
No, I mean, he's just negotiating for a better price, really.
Can we go to tokenomics with Matthew for the?
Yeah, the breakdown goes like this. He borrowed against it, and he was leveraged long. So he didn't want to sell everything, but he had to sell a little bit, which then lowered it because it scared investors because investors are stupid. And then it comes back up because then he's going to wind up getting Twitter for cheaper. But then their attorneys are saying that he tweeted against the non-disclosure agreement that they had. So even worst case scenario, he could fight it in court and cost them a ton of money and drain the shit out of the company and get the truth anyway of how many people have been blacklisted and how many people have, bots and all these things that are running on the algorithm. Or he'll just let them buy it and he'll get it cheaper anyway, and Tesla stock's on its way back up. There you
And
go.
we'll still get the truth.
And you're going to get the truth one way or another. But if he loses $1 billion. If he wins, he gets Twitter at a cheaper price. There's your Cliff Notes version of what's happening currently up to date of whenever this is being recorded.
Well, thanks for that, because it's been a while since we've had a tokenomics section.
Oh, you're welcome.
There's another one of those bugs.
Oh, so I believe Finland officially applied for membership in NATO today, which means Sweden will likely be close behind it.
Yeah, good. I mean, like, just the entire world has to come together and be like, nah, we ain't doing this shit. You know?
Yes.
Like, at some point, like, you're not going to hit the nuclear button. We're not going to hit the nuclear button. Like, let's just fuck off, you know?
There was a mass beaching of sea sponges in New Zealand.
Sea sponges.
Yes.
So, a bunch of SpongeBobs?
Yep.
That's a bummer.
Rip SpongeBob.
Was SpongeBob actually a sponge, or was he a sea sponge?
He was a sponge.
I think he was like a kitchen sponge because there was
Yeah.
like a joke about that multiple times.
Yeah.
There may have also been jokes about him being a sea sponge, though. I cannot specifically.
I think
remember.
all
I'm
his
a bit of a
relatives were
SpongeBob
sea
connoisseur.
sponges.
So yeah, but he definitely was a sponge, right?
Or sorry, not beached, bleached. Yeah, that makes more sense because they're kind of stationary.
Bleach,
They
like the anime.
No, bleach, like, as in, like,
turned
toxic.
white.
Yeah. And it's because of shitty plastic in the water?
If I had to guess, yeah, I was trying to find an explanation, but I didn't really see much.
Yeah, we really ain't figured out pollution.
Yeah, we have bacteria that eat plastic. We just haven't invested enough into it.
Could be right.
I'm not.
According to this article out of the UK, Queen Elizabeth has embraced Charles' succession, but, quote, won't bow out yet.
Yeah, no shit. She's not going to until she dies.
Why would you?
Stubborn old hag.
The fuck you mean, Brandon? Don't speak of the Queen like that.
I mean,
Especially in her frail state at this age. That's rude, Brandon.
but she
I
could
hope
be
they
off
search you at
enjoying
the
her
moment.
retirement, especially now that her husband's dead. But instead, she just like sits there doing like being queen for what? Like she doesn't even do anything as queen.
Wow.
That's
She waves.
wow.
She does
She
wave.
does wave.
She does
She
wave,
is a
Matthew.
gorgeous woman, and she's queen.
Okay,
She
she's
sits
in her
on her-
90s, bud.
Okay, but have you seen that family?
She's probably on Tinder.
Royal. Well, I mean, yeah, how it had to be like the celebrity version.
I'm sure they have an app for.
Loves afternoon tea. Crumpets.
A VIP.
Corgis.
Trumpets. Corgis.
Yeah.
And Q-tips. Q-tips dressed as little nutcracker soldiers.
Just likes the French.
And their fries, which is Belgian.
Wait, what? French fries are actually Belgian fries? You got some hot take, some gossip about French fries? history?
Brandon already told us.
Yeah.
The fries and the waffles came from the same place.
Yes.
Yes.
But the waffle fries I think are an American thing.
All they did was take two Belgian things and slapped it together.
Yeah, you're welcome. Welcome to America. That's what the fuck we do. Take
Like,
two of your
boom.
fucking ideas, make it better.
A lot of American food things are kind of an accident too. Like potato chips were a complete accident.
It's because
Really?
we're clumsy.
Yeah, there was some. I forget if it was like it's some Midwestern country, and there was some diner, and dude came in, and they were serving, not thinly, but like thick sliced fresh potatoes fried, on a pan. And then put in a deep fryer, and he said, "No, I want them thinner." And so they like sliced them on a cheese grater and put them in the deep fryer. Wanted them thin and crispy, and voila, potato chips.
All right, I like that.
that's the Cliff Notes version, as Matthew said.
Nice.
I enjoyed it. I feel like I learned something.
Yeah.
Brandon, anything else?
I guess we're on a food segment now, so
So Matthew, what would you recommend me to change my diet to?
Change your diet too.
high protein, high carb.
What is your diet currently?
Yeah, let's start there.
Okay, that's not.
Like
You can't eat awful.
Mostly fast food.
mostly fast food.
So stop
I'm
doing
just
that.
yeah, that's
Because it's convenient, or you don't know where the grocery store is located.
because
Yeah,
I have
convenient.
really nowhere to store my.
You don't have a refrigerator?
groceries. I mean, yeah, but
It's mostly occupied by roommates'
Yeah.
crap.
they
Any
fill-
fridge is
they
like
fill
40, 50
those
bucks.
Yeah, but where the fuck do I put that?
Downstairs.
In your room.
There's definitely
My
not room for it in his
room?
room.
There's definitely not room.
Well, I can honestly say I've never been in Cameron's room. So I
You
wouldn't
got the
know.
sex swings out? You could
Oh,
put them in there?
That's why it can't fit in there. Is because he's got all his equipment set up.
There's definitely not room for the sex swing either.
You could put the refrigerator in the sex swing. You got to think vertical, Cameron.
That's a great point.
You could have a free floating refrigerator.
I
Well,
don't think.
well,
I
it
would
still has
want
to be
that.
plugged in.
it's a regigerator.
I mean, I guess yeah, because then it might like fall on me at night, something like that.
It doesn't have to be directly above you. It could be in a corner.
Yeah, you can sleep to
I'm
the
pretty
side or
sure that when you sleep, you don't take up the entire square footage of the ceiling, do you?
Sometimes.
Hopefully.
He's too skinny to do that, Joe.
Maybe with that kind of thinking, yeah.
I take offense to that,
To what?
calling people skinny. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
I've grown up.
Nice.
I'm skinny as fuck though.
Yeah.
Your wrist is definitely a little, yeah, just a little bit.
Ooh, solid pop there.
That's a
I-
little
I was
I-
bad.
probably caught on.
I think you should just stop eating fast food and eat things that are natural and good for you. Meat, chicken, fish. I mean, you're skinny as shit, so you can eat as much carbs, pasta, and stuff as you want. Just eat food and eat good food. That's mostly the point.
Eat
Did you listen to anything I just said, or did you just tune all that out?
I need to eat
Clean
natural
protein,
stuff.
clean
Yeah,
carbs.
clean chicken.
No MSG.
Yeah.
Wow,
Wow.
I heard.
this is like pulling teeth, Joe.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna switch on to the next topic. Are you guys ready?
I'm
Yes.
ready.
Sometimes I like to go to Reddit. They say it's the
That's
front.
a gorgeous place.
They say it's the front page of the internet.
They do say that.
So I like to peruse that sometimes. And I like to go down to the old NSFW.
Not
Yeah.
safe for work, Matthew. Is this going to be safe for the podcast?
That's a
It-
not so gorgeous place of Reddit.
Is it gonna,
Well, it was on the front page, so I figured
is
it
it
was
gonna be
important.
like bloody or is it
Hold
gonna
on.
be like
What? Read the headline
Let's hear it.
or read the.
you're gonna make
title.
some weird sexual thing?
Matthew, title.
It was the front. It was on the front page, Cameron. It says penis owners of Reddit.
God fucking damn it.
Well, no. Hold on.
This
What?
could go a lot of ways.
I know. What do they want to know?
That's what.
What takes a blowjob from, and this is in quotes,
Sir,
that was pleasant
two.
to, I think I saw God.
What technique? I guess
Depth.
depth.
Finishing.
I don't know. Let's go around the room. Ben?
Spitter swallow.
I already said mine. A little bit of depth, and
Depth?
Like,
Depth
yeah,
on the blowjob?
Is there an answer to this question?
There is, but I'd like to get.
Okay,
this is
hold
the
on.
game that I am playing.
I got
Um,
you. I just want. Okay.
This is the panel
rotation.
show.
What?
Hold on,
This
stop.
shouldn't. Hold on.
Hold
Can
on.
rotation
we? Can we?
of some sort.
Hold on.
Can
Whether
we
it
not?
be-
Oh no, we're totally gonna.
What?
Ben
God
said.
fucking damn
I
it.
just need one thing. Ben said depth.
I think we
Cameron?
grinded the clutch a little bit.
Yeah. Well, we'll be all right.
We'll get it in a second at some point.
What's yeah, what is your mine was technique. All depends on technique. There's many techniques out there, Matthew.
Cameron doesn't have
Okay.
anything to add. So Matthew, do you have something to add? to this?
Did you say?
No, he's just been sitting here dumbfounded that we're actually talking about this.
I would like to go with like reverse pressure.
I was gonna say angles, so that's like kind of the same thing. It adds up.
So what's the answer?
It says 2 different makers I've personally experienced. Licking the bottom of the shaft just below the head. I don't know what's going on in that group of nerve endings, but it's called wow. And then number 2, when I come around her mouth, if she sucks and swallows at the same time. And then, of course, everybody on the internet knows what everything's called in reference to number 1. And the K Fact 10RO responded, it's called a fendulum. Fendulum. F-E-R... Oh, God damn it, I can't even read. F-R-E-N-U-L-U-M.
Frenulum?
Frenulum, yeah.
Frenulum. There's not a D. Frenulum.
And then this guy said, I heard Nick Offerman's voice. And then it just goes to hell in a handbasket.
Yeah. Yeah, we should probably end it there before we get into the super problematics.
No real problematics. Most people were just pretty funny about it. So, that gets rid of the that part.
Reverse pressure is key as well.
Brandon, your thoughts?
What?
What is he doing?
What are you doing?
Joe, what are your thoughts? Do you have anything to add on that?
No, I don't. I don't know what podcast I'm even on anymore.
I don't either.
I was just reading. I'm so sorry, guys. I was just reading
While we're on this
the
topic,
fucking front of the internet
Hey,
page.
this is a very serious interjection.
don't apologize. You didn't.
Why did it have to go here?
It started at the front.
Why did you have to make it sexual?
Because
I didn't do it, Cameron. The internet people did it.
yeah,
You are the one that took us there.
This is actually a very relevant segment with what's going on with the Supreme Court and everything right now with Roe v. Wade. And I would like to say that we support women's rights. Your body, your choice.
Thanks for
okay.
stating
I don't
the
have
obvious,
anything to
Ben.
add on it because I'm a man, so it's your decision.
Thank you, Ben. Now, if you could step down from your soapbox and finish the podcast with
Wait.
us.
Okay. You're right, Joe.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna slip and fall on my soapbox.
No, I'm just saying.
I mean, why is the box got to be made out of soap?
Did you just drop the soap?
Well, because it was the old soapbox.
No, I didn't go that far.
that the town crier.
If I
was
did, I
sad
haven't
on.
bent over yet.
Okay.
You always squat, you don't bend.
Are you having fun yet?
I mean, yeah.
I'm going to turn on the electric now.
And then, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Can you do
I'm going to
that?
do it right now.
All right, it took 2 of you to do a one-person
Teamwork
operation.
makes
That's
the
working.
dream work.
I love it. Are we all exhausted or something?
It's
No,
It's been a week, man.
I'm thoroughly confused where this podcast is going.
This is the blabbing part, Cameron. This is what we're supposed to do.
It's the easy part, yeah.
Yeah, this is easy.
What?
what? Is it not easy for you to talk about sex?
Let's talk
No,
about
I
sex,
mean,
baby.
It is, but it's like.
I'm so sorry. There was literally nothing else cool on the front.
I thought it was funny, Matthew, and you tried a thing, and it was the thing.
And
we
we
did.
blabbed.
I enjoyed it. Did you enjoy it?
I thought it was kind of funny, but like.
But it made you feel,
Brandon was pissed.
you-
He's
made you
like,
feel
"What
all
the
weird?"
fuck?"
Is there
Just
anything else you
feels
found on there?
uncomfortable.
Do you want to tell the listeners about the party barge idea?
Not yet,
What?
because we don't have anything.
Details.
I mean, well, I
I
guess
think
us.
party barge is subjective enough. We can just leave it there, and they'll
No, a
form their own
floating,
ideas and opinions.
a floating stage that comes to your city.
If your city happens to be on water.
If-
Coming to a river or a coastal town near you.
Yeah, we can make it happen. We can have multiple.
DNBPB.
What?
Dabs and Blabs Party Barge.
Is that an acronym? I don't know if
Yeah.
I like acronyms.
I thought acronyms had to make a word,
Maybe.
Initialisms.
like SWAT,
I guess that would be an
Is
initialism.
EPA a word?
huh?
Is EPA a word?
No, it's an
And
abbreviation.
that's an acronym.
It's abbreviation.
All right.
That's an initialism.
There's a difference between that and an acronym.
Yeah.
An acronym spells a word like SWAT, like SWAT team, Special Weapons and Tactics. Spells SWAT.
Okay, but who decides that that's a word?
The fact that you can sound it out.
Well, words are just how people
SWAT.
use it.
I know, but like
SWAT.
I'm sure there are things that are considered acronyms that aren't like real words. Or is that the definition of an
If
acronym?
only we had
That it
access
has another
to a computer.
definition. I don't know.
Like ADHD
I'm
is
ignorant.
not.
If there's anything that question has taught me, then I'm ignorant.
About what? You don't know where to get your news from?
Linguistics. I need to go back to English class.
Well, I mean, there's.
I mean, don't worry. It's pretty much Sesame Street fault for putting Elmo on there and having him speaking very poor English.
You're probably right.
Poor English by Elmo. Let's blame puppets.
Yeah, I'm totally gonna
blame the
blame it. I would.
writers.
I don't care to go
Like
to.
fucking
Influential
puppets?
children's show.
Elmo, me love you.
I'm not gonna let
That's
you.
not how that
roast.
works.
I fucking hate Elmo.
I'm not gonna. I don't. You hate Elmo. You
Tickle
hate a
me,
puppet.
Elmo. Tickle
Think
me.
how ridiculous of a statement that is, Cameron. I hate a puppet.
He taught me bad English.
He didn't teach you shit.
I don't like when parents will talk to their
He
kids.
taught you it was nice
who
to
are, like,
share.
older than
It
a
was
baby
nice to
and like
care
a
about
baby
people.
voice.
He wasn't
You
out
got a
there.
5-year-old and
banging
you're
out-
hurt himself and you say, "Oh, Jimmy, did you hurt your arm?" Like,
What did he just do? What did he just do?
I don't know.
He did a Jimmy, did you hurt your arm? This isn't Humpty Dumpty shit going on around here.
exactly. You don't talk to your kids like that. You say, "Are you okay? Can I
Oh,
help you?"
listen,
What'd you
Ben.
do? Don't do it again.
People are gonna fucking parent however they see fit.
This is a very scary time to be a parent. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I was trying to go through some news real quick on YouTube, see if anything was breaking, keep the people up to date. I didn't find anything good.
Yeah.
There's just nothing good going on anymore.
This podcast.
This podcast
We're
is
going.
semi-good.
We're going. I'll give you
Good
that.
sometimes.
Yeah,
It has its moments. Like when we're putting
You
babies
do
in
not have your
ovens.
moments.
Brandon didn't give me a single terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
He gave me a lot of booze.
Well, you have to earn the terrible.
Terrible.
Yeah, I really wanted a terrible.
What? Well,
Brandon, do you remember what terrible is auf Deutsch?
No.
which means in German.
Verboten.
I have no idea what that means.
I don't either.
So, I guess the Marshmello OG literally whooped the fucking shit out of all of us.
Yeah, it says it's a fucking sativa right on the box, dude.
I don't think
It
either of them have moved from their spot.
Yeah, it's so we don't
Marker.
touch the
They
microphone.
look like they're settled in for like an 8-hour flight across
Mm-hmm.
the Atlantic.
Oh, dude, that'd be tight.
What does the captain have to
Like,
say?
yeah, man, I'm just gonna put it on my headphones. Like, if you want to talk, just tap me. But just slowly
Just tappy tap tap.
sink
Tap
back
again.
into the seat and just try to get as comfortable as possible.
Nobody.
It's exactly what I did flying 3.5 hours across the country one time.
Just go to your home.
Get on the plane on one coast, wake up on the other coast. It's tight.
Must be nice to be traveling.
Well, this was
Transcontinental flights are only like what 8 to 10 hours. I guess that's a good sleep.
This was years ago.
Nice.
Thanks.
I'd rather be on a train, but planes are cool.
Well, it's like the Quad City DJs told us, come on, ride the train. And ride it. Space Jam reference, kids. Do your homework.
Can you really ride and travel by train?
Oh yes,
Across the United States, yeah.
and it's actually pretty cheap.
I know,
I
I'm
don't know
pretty
how
sure...
prices are post COVID, but before COVID, it was pretty cheap comparatively.
Pretty sure Chicago's got a lot of, like, Like you can get, like basically if you want to ride trains across the
I've
country.
actually have a family member that's ridden a train from her house to another family member's house from Halifax, but we picked her up at the terminal. Picked her up and
Nice.
a-
Amtrak.
we
They
took
go
a plane
across
out there
the whole
from
thing.
Halifax, but we picked her up.
There's a couple, yeah, like you got to go north, like, because obviously the goal is to go east and west, but there's some north and south involved. It's not a straight line, like to where it's just like I get on this train and then I'm gonna go across. Like you gotta. I've looked into it before. Trains seem fun.
Yep. Yeah, I like the white noise when I'm sleeping, so I feel like that would be good too.
I want to get a submarine.
Oh.
All right, well now
Please.
hold on. What kind of submarine we
Can we
talking?
get a
here?
party barge that turns into a submarine?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, logistical nightmare.
That would be. But
You just got to make everything wireless and waterproof.
Yeah, and then have to depressurize depending on how deep you want to go.
I don't want to go
just have to
deep.
build a submarine big enough to fit the party barge inside.
I just want to travel to where I don't have to worry about sinking because I'm sinking anyway. And then do you see what I mean? And then the weather's on top, so I can cut through the waves like a torpedo and get where I'm going real fast, good, and in a hurry.
So the submarine that you want is not invented yet.
I mean, they have
It's
them,
gonna happen.
but I just don't own one.
Just like DNB PB, it's gonna happen.
It's really difficult to find a submarine dealership in Halifax.
Well, yeah. Well, then we'll build one.
Exactly.
They don't really have anywhere to store them things, do they?
Just like anything else, you got if you want to do something, you got to do it yourself.
Mhm.
Matthews Poetry Corner. Matthews Poetry Corner.
With Matthew.
Now I know that I can't make you stay, but where's your heart? Where's your heart? Where's your? And I know there's nothing I can say to change that part, to change that part, to change. So many bright lights, they cast a shadow, but I can't speak. Well, it's hard understanding I'm incomplete. A life that's so demanding, I get so weak. A love that's so demanding, I can't speak. Famous Last Words by My Chemical Romance. Been jamming the shit out of that all this week. That album is fantastic, beginning to front. I love it. Brandon.
Front.
Brandon.
So, Kendrick Lamar dropped his new album this weekend. Fantastic work from him, as always. If I had to recommend a track off of it, I'd say my favorite was probably Father Time. Either that or Rich Spirit, also very good. Great album, great project overall from Kendrick, and I'm excited to see where he goes in the future because this is going to be his last album on Top Dog Entertainment, and I think he has big plans going forward. So it'll be interesting to see what he does.
Hell yeah. Looking forward to checking that out because I jammed your requests last week and I really liked them all. Cameron.
Upside Down Again by Max Seal. It's a banger.
It's a banger.
Yeah,
How many stars you give it?
I'll give it 7 because it has really weird tuning. Not tuning. Yeah, probably tuning, but also has a time signature thing to it.
Cool.
Weird off-put to it.
Ben, you got a song for this week?
Yeah, Brandon kind of stole my thunder there because he
You listen to Kendrick Lamar too?
mentioned the album, but We Cry Together is really good. If I wasn't going to recommend a Kendrick song, I would recommend a Silverchair song that I've been hooked on, which is Miss You Love.
Oh, nice. That's really good. Lamarck, what have you been listening to this week?
I'd probably have to say Undisclosed Desires by Muse.
Undisclosed Desires by Muse. Thank you very much.
I'm
Joe.
glad you disclosed that.
Hey, that's me.
Hi, Joe.
Time After Time by Cyndi Lauper.
Time after time.
Yeah, but by Cyndi Lauper. Not by Cameron.
So, are you stuck? Is that in the 80s? Are you stuck in the 80s, 90s?
No, I googled best graduation songs because we were talking about it earlier.
That was the bit that you had.
Oh yeah, I had it ready to go and everything.
But you said you forgot it.
I
That's
did,
weird. My song almost.
but that's why I have the access to it now. Is because I looked at my phone.
My
'Cause
song
unlike
choice
you-
almost was the song called
Because
Your
unlike you
Graduation.
dudes, I ain't playing on my phone the entire podcast. I'm trying to podcast.
I podcast.
Yeah, and with a phone in your hand, Brandon, phone in his hand.
I didn't have my.
Cameron doesn't listen. We've established that.
What are
I
we
was
gonna do?
listening.
We're gonna go dark and get a Ouija board next week.
Ouija.
I would not be down for that.
Resurrect
Bunch
the
of can-
podcast from the dead.
Oh,
We should have done
fucking
that.
Brandon.
Let's bring
We should have done a Friday the
Halloween
13th
early.
special.
Let's fucking die.